Good lord! Oh my god, what day is it? Oh no, 70, day number 71? Did I miss day 70? Did I tell you it was day 70? That's probably the problem. It is a Monday today, and Mondays are hectic, as you well know. Today is especially hectic though, because I don't actually have my freeze. Because I have my driving test on Friday, I actually have to do the test that I was supposed to do on Friday. So there's one of my frees gone. And also my head of year wants to go over my personal statement with me. And I'm going to be too arrogant to tell him that I'm going to be just basically really arrogant and just say, well actually, I disagree with everything you're telling me. Arrogance can be a good thing. Usually it isn't. No, usually it is, but too arrogant and then you don't take advice from people. Because I'm always right if I'm arrogant. Also, I've been looking at microphones right now and they're expensive. And I don't know which one to get. I don't know whether to get the Blue Yeti or the Samsung G-Track. So that's what I'm toying with as well. And I'm going to come around this corner and there's going to be a load of people that I know. So I'll end up talking to you later. Hopefully I'll get a clip from inside school, but I only have 1 hour free today. So I doubt it. Unless we do something cool in physics. So, no one's here. It's because I'm late. Damn it, hot-footed. Get a bit faster, boy. Stress levels are rising recently. This week is going to be the most stressful week of my foreseeable future. You know how I'm writing a personal statement to apply to university and what have you at this precise moment in time? I'd finished it about a week ago, handed it into my tutors. They said, it's alright, make these minor changes, and I went, I don't really want to make these minor changes, I like it as it is. To be honest with you, I'm just going to leave it as it is. They were like, yes, alright, you can apply for it whenever you want so we can sort everything else out for you. I was like, yeah, alright then, I'll sort all that for you. I then email it to my head of year, because I then find out that I have to, and my tutors hadn't. My head of year batters it, basically says it's relatively all rubbish or all wrong, so I have to rewrite all of it, and now my tutors are like, oh yeah, we told you to do that all along. Did you balls? So I'm afraid every single thing I'm now doing is taking a back foot, because I have to write a whole new personal statement within 3 days. Coursework's taken a back foot, video editing is taking a back foot, filming is definitely taking a back foot. This I can just about keep carrying on because it would just be running in the background. But otherwise, stressed. I've got a lot of work to do, and it's ever so depressing. Ever so depressing. Right, I'm gonna have to talk to you later about all of this stuff. I've got to get ready for work, so I'll be up late tonight. Just be able to talk to you about it, hopefully. Well, I definitely will be up. I'm going to permit myself a 5-minute break now. So 5 minutes on the clock, go. Yeah, basically there's been a huge balls up with my personal statement. What I thought was right is now completely wrong. And you know when you've spent however long, how long have I spent? About a month or so on something, and you're being told that it's really good, 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 and then one day someone just goes, oh actually, it's probably got an F, it's not an A star anymore, it's an F. Brilliant, thanks. I was so stressed out earlier. I was stressed, I was depressed, and I'm now writing it out again, literally rewriting it word by word. I've just got the other one open, it's to the side. I'm using it as a very rough skeleton, but I can only use it for a skeleton because that's apparently how bad it is. And I'm fuming because I can't say this because it's on the internet, but I am fuming because basically this could all been averted about 2 to 3 weeks ago if people did what they were supposed to do and weren't just absolute morons. I really can't say that. By which I mean on the football last night when that manager did that thing that could have been prevented a month ago if he would have just done his job. On that football, bloody hell, eh? Bloody hell. Yeah, I can't really tell you that much. I'm sure you remember, but yeah, they've worked their way onto my special grudge list, and it takes a lot for people to get off this grudge list. I don't think anyone ever has. It's not really, well, it is a grudge. And I don't keep many grudges, but when I keep a grudge against you, you know about it for a long time. A very, very long time. I'm not going to say goodbye to you because I'm pulling an all-nighter for the next couple of nights. I'm literally putting a stop to coursework. I can't edit any videos. I'm going to have to at some point because I'm going on the basis of work hard and play hard. So I'm going to work hard all week. Work hard, and you just try and stop me having fun this weekend. I'm going to do everything you could ever think of. I'm going to skydiving. Screw it, let's go skydiving. We're not going to go skydiving. So what I'm planning on doing is pulling like 3 all-nighters because I need this finished preferably before Thursday. Friday, the absolute latest. So if I can get a draft done tonight, I proofread it myself and then email it to my head of year. My head of year said I could email him late because he's working late, and I'm not sure his late quite matches up to my late. So he's going to get an email at about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I have school again tomorrow. I've got to get up at 7 and I'm going to be up till about 3-4. Well, I'll show you how late I'll be up. But this is a right nightmare and it could have been avoided and I'm fuming. So I'm literally, yeah, back to a point. I'm literally putting a stop to creating the other videos. I can do this. I can just take 5-minute breaks every now and again to talk to you, and or editing is no problem because I just put you in and press upload. So these can carry on, but the interesting one of the week might be a little bit delayed, along with the filming of the next one. And I hate having to put off. I want to put more videos up, but when crap hits the fan this bad, you have to deal with it. Anyway, my 5 minutes is nearly up. I can't afford to, and I've got a low battery, so get back to it. 2.5 hours in, and I've got 5,299 characters. That's 1,299 characters too many. So I'm now going to read it out loud to myself here and see what doesn't make sense of what he's cutting out, because it always makes a little bit less sense when you say it out loud as opposed to when you're speed writing it because you're in a rush. It is 25 past 12 o'clock at night and I am going to school in... I'm not going to say that because it's actually quite a long time. 9 hours. 9 hours is loads of time. People sleep for too long, that's what I say. 4,817. That's, God, 400 characters down. Only 800 to go. Only 800 to go. Right then, so I think I'm going to stop there. I'm still 500 characters over, so I've cut out about 700 characters and I've got 2 days to take out the rest and or make it better if I still can, blah 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 blah. This is so stressful. I'm actually going to start saying goodbye to you and go to bed because it's this time about now and I have school in the morning. I'm not really tired, but there's not much else I can do. I can't find out anything else to... yeah, there's not much else I can do. And I'm not going to randomly start doing some maths now, or computing now. That would be insane. So, screw it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you onto the computer so I don't end up deleting you by mistake and then charge your battery because you've got a low battery. And tomorrow is going to consist of me finalising my UCAS application form, which is almost finished apart from this. Stick a relatively massively sized rocket up my tutor's areas just so they can get a move on and make sure that they've done my references for me. It's windy, Sid, so go and do a wee-wee. And then also go and do a... oh, sorry, Sydney. And then otherwise we've got computing. I think we've got a computing test which I've revised a lot for, and elsewise I'm going to have to be tweaking this in my free period and lunchtime, and then I've got maths. So maths is fun. Maths can always cheer you up, but I need to find as much time as possible to do this because it needs to be done, needs to be, and then we can relax. Well, no, and then we can catch up on the work I've missed out on, and then I can relax. I aim for it all to be finished by Friday, with the exception of computing and physics, which are two like massively long running courseworks. So anyway, since you've got all of this to look forward to tomorrow, all I can really say now is I'll catch you later.